cool. What do you got for me? 4, 3, now. Listen to Riley.
Hey, it's Riley Poole. This is my chance to show you everything that I know in my new game, Decode This.
Let me prove it to you.
Get ready to step into the marvelous, mysterious world of secret languages and hidden messages.
I'm guessing that's significant.
This is my area of expertise, or what I like to call the Riley Pool of knowledge.
Game on.
Decode This. The Egyptians created one of the world's first writing systems like millions of years ago. Okay, obviously it wasn't millions of years ago, but it was a long time ago. We're talking about 4000 BC until the 11th century AD. This writing system was entirely forgotten until 1799. That's when Napoleon Bonaparte tromped across Egypt and discovered this big rock. He found it in a city named Rosetta and called the rock the Rosetta Stone. It had been carved in 196 BC. Here's what makes the Rosetta Stone so amazingly cool. It had carvings in 3 different languages. Ancient Greek, this scribbly stuff from the last 1,000 years of ancient Egypt called Demotic script, and these wild symbols that were created first way back in the 30th century BC, known as, drum roll guys, hieroglyphics. See, I know things. So, these French guys who could read ancient Greek translated the hieroglyphics using the Greek alphabet. Pretty smart, we? Over the next 20 years or so, they got the whole stone translated. Now here's the thing. Hieroglyphics can be learned just like any other written language. They just look really mystical and magical because instead of using boring old T's or Z's, Egyptians used images like animals. Then, over time, other symbols crept in, representing kings and gods, goddesses, and other things. How cool is that? I want to rule a country and get my very own letter in the alphabet. And while our alphabet is a series of letters put together to create a thought, most hieroglyphics express ideas. Like these 3 symbols that represent health, prosperity, and life. And instead of being spelled with 3 letters, this one solitary symbol means day. The Egyptians were also very creative in how they drew their messages. Hieroglyphics can be written left to right, right to left, or even top to bottom. The direction the images face tells you which way to read. For example, this bird is facing left, so you read the message left to right. If the bird faces right, the message is read right to left. And when hieroglyphics are stacked on top of one another, the symbol on top is read first. Now, hieroglyphics look like some kind of weird secret code, but they were just a different kind of writing. Let's take a look at some real secret codes that have been used through history to disguise information, messages, and even maps like in National Treasure. The science of writing and breaking codes is called cryptography. Some cryptography is really simple. Julius Caesar, for instance, just replaced one letter with another in his secret messages when he ruled Rome to 44 BC. Some of the strongest coding systems have used grids and matrices. Some other ones use cylinders and disks, like the one President Thomas Jefferson created to protect his secrets from foreign enemies. One excellent decoding device was created in the 16th century by an Italian math whiz named Jerome Cardano. It was so simple, all you needed was a piece of cardboard and a pair of scissors. It was called the Cardano grill. The Cardano grill is a piece of cardboard with windows cut out of it. And when placed on top of a message like this one, it revealed a hidden message. Which was the real message? Different kinds and sizes of grills were made for different messages. Back during World War I, there were grills that had 100 windows. Wow, man, those must have been some pretty big secrets. Over the course of history, people have found a lot of different ways to send secret messages. Morse code was developed in 1865, and it was used by warships and other military establishments to send messages back and forth and to call for help, that's the SOS thing. Spoken Morse code uses short and long sounds combined to represent letters. A short sound is called a dit, and a long sound is called a da. Written Morse code uses dots and dashes to represent dits and das. Dits are dots and das are dashes. Dig, done. One of the most famous secret messages of all time was delivered from a borrowed horse in Boston in 1775. Paul Revere had the job of warning people that the British are coming, the British are coming. And the code was simple. 1 lantern if the British were coming by land, and 2 lanterns if the British were coming by sea. If the British decided not to come at all, Paul got the night off. Another way of hiding a message is invisible ink. This is my personal favorite. This can be made from chemicals, or very simply from milk or lemon juice. Write the message and hold it in front of a light to reveal it. In the movie National Treasure, invisible ink was used to hide the treasure map on the back of the Declaration of Independence. We uncovered the map by looking through a pair of glasses that belonged to Benjamin Franklin. Now, Franklin was the guy who invented bifocals, those funky glasses your grandma and grandpa wear. If Ben invented glasses today, he might see things through rose-colored glasses, or green, or blue, or yellow, like the ones in this challenge. Go do it.